Hey, it's great to be here. Good music, good night. Thanks to so many people for making this event possible. Wells County Creative Arts Center, Maureen Butler, the people who paid the bill, if you will, the Fort Wayne Philharmonic who put this on. Thank you for your music. But I'm here for a special reason, and that is to present a very special award to a dear friend of mine, Bob Greiner. Bob, come over here. I don't know if you know Bob or not. Most of you know him. He and Amy Greiner, his better half for sure, came to Bluffton about 35 years ago. And they came here when this park was not actually a state park. And Bob stayed for 35 years as the manager of the Ouabache or the Wabash State Park, created a great venue here for all of us to enjoy in so many, many ways. And he and Amy have been just principled citizens who have given so much to their community. As a result of that, Bob, when he retired 2 months ago, was recognized by the governor, Governor Mitch Daniels, with what is called a Sagamore of the Wabash. Now, you may wonder what a Sagamore of the Wabash is. It's an interesting story. I know you're going to play music here shortly, but this is kind of a cute story. Back in 1946, the Indiana governor, name of Gates at the time, was going to be visited officially by the Kentucky governor. I don't know his name, but he was going to present a Kentucky Colonel Award to the Indiana governor. And so the Indiana governor thought, I've got to have something to give back in lieu of the Kentucky Colonel. And so they came up with the Sagamore of the Wabash. Since that time, this award has been the highest award given to any civilian in the state of Indiana for meritorious service to their community in various ways. And I will tell you, I've seen the list, although it's not that extensive. It includes many folks like astronauts and other great leaders of the state of Indiana. But the story of the Sagamore is, the Sagamore was actually an Indian chief, a respected Indian chief, and obviously a Sagamore of the Wabash referred to the Indians who lived along the Wabash River here in Indiana. So for Bob and Amy, although her name is not on the award, I want to read a bit about this. It says, State of Indiana, Council of Sagamores of the Wabash, Governor of the State of Indiana, know by all people present, the greatness of the sons of Indiana derives in part from quantities possessed by the noble chieftains of the Indian tribe which once roamed this domain. Whereas it has been the custom of the state to attract and support those who have exhibited such great qualities, and whereas Bob Greiner has distinguished himself by his humanity in living, his loyalty and friendship, and his wisdom in counsel, and his inspiration and leadership. Therefore, recognizing his greatness and desiring to avail myself of his counsel. I want to repeat that, Bob. It says, and desiring to avail myself of his counsel. He's really not going to ask you anything, so don't, there will not be a meeting. There will not be a meeting. You do not have to produce very much. But nonetheless, witness my hand and seal this council of the Sagamores in Indianapolis, Indiana, this day in 2011. So congratulations, Bob.
Humbled to be presented this award. But I do want to say that what a great place to live for the last 35 years, and we are still here. As a matter of fact, we're located just right across the river from the park, so I can still kind of sneak around and keep my eyes on things. But I've often said that, I thought Amy and I had the two best jobs in Wells County. She at the Wells County Public Library and me here at the park. And used to kid her a lot about many times that you'll see something in the newspaper about the Wells County Public Library, so somebody's in there. So I always accused her of having her own publicist. So, Amy, I may have one-upped you here for a while. Just on behalf of the full-time staff here and all the employees who ever worked here for us, I accept this award and just am so humbled by it. And so I appreciate it very much. And now I look forward to going back to my seat, letting Scott Crosley, the new property manager here, worry about the rest of the evening, and I'm just going to enjoy it. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Bob. And now on with the music. Thank you, folks.
Here with Bob and Amy Greiner should make that point obvious here. Talking after the Patriotic Pops concert, Bob, Sagamore of the Wabash is a rather singular honor. How does it make you feel to win it?
Oh, just totally overwhelmed. It's just really an awesome thing. And I mean, I wouldn't in my wildest dreams have ever guessed that that I would get something like that, or even be nominated. I didn't even know the process, probably, but it was a shock.
People, when they reach a certain point in their career, and obviously retirement would be a certain point in a career, come to the realization that they've either accomplished something or there's still something out there yet to accomplish. An award like this is kind of a hallmark, perhaps. But is there something yet you want to accomplish?
Oh, basically it's with our home, and just putting that where we both want it, and it's going to be a lot of work there, and inside and outside both, and I just enjoy that a lot. So we're looking forward
wait
to
till
that.
fall and then maybe think.
I would definitely be open to something that came along that might open up new avenues, but not seeking anything right now.
How much did the community of Bluffton, the area here in Wells County, factor in your I mean, how much did it matter? You were here for 30 plus years. I mean, you're not insulated here, certainly. I mean, this isn't out in the middle of nowhere. You're only 4 miles from town.
Sure. And you're close to Fort Wayne. I mean, we've talked about this many times, that Bluffton was such a part of being here. It wasn't just the park. I mean, it was the community and the people here, schools, churches, just everything about Bluffton is just, it's a great town, absolutely great town.